Let's play some matches with Victoria using the high serve, big forehand or low serve, two strong hands styles versus Leo using the serve volley style in the Tour 9 of Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wildlife Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 265 and to turn on the bell if you like this video. Let's start the matches versus Noam. Noam play with the level 13 Gladiator and a very good serve start. And my Victoria was using high serve big forehand, so the problem is to move fast enough on the serve of Noam to avoid being outflanked easily by him. But my main issue at the start of this match was rather my lack of accuracy. Of course, on the big serves of Noam was not easy either, so I had no other choice than trying to lob when I was hit on the weak backhand. But of course, Noam tried to wrong foot now and then. The main advantage of Victoria is, of course, you all know that, the strong forehand, the lovely forehand that delivers missiles. Even if I don't hit very hard, they can hurt volleyers a lot. Yeah, had no other choice than trying to return drops when hit on the backhand. I try many times to hit drop returns, and then lobs, drops allow me to draw the volleyers to the net, and then lobbing allow me to finish the job. By the end of the match, accuracy was not on point again for me, and Noam was serving well. Yeah, I tried to drop too many times, and Noam was guessing too easily. By the end, I still tried to hit some cross-court drop shots. Yeah, I was playing with the stylus in that match, so yeah, the serve was not good at all. I generally serve much more slowly when playing with the stylus than when I play with the finger sleeve, and that's one of the reasons why I have quit using the stylus since some months, preferring to focus on the finger sleeve. So my lobs using the backhand were surprisingly working in that match. Didn't expect them to work that much. And on the match point, well, I hit another drop shot. Those drops really annoy volleyers. Caught Jelly now. He didn't have the level 13 Gladiator. Still a very solid volley lineup, and almost as usual, I started the match very inaccurate. Very nice drop from Corcelli. The lob was not far enough. It had to fly towards the baseline. It was too easy for my opponent to hit it back. Of course, Victoria loves this kind of situation where she needs to run to the net to hit a strong forehand winner. And when Leo is not serving perfectly, well, this is a threat for Victoria's forehand. Of course, the problem with the fast wipe is that it can catch the net more often. Another drop that disturbed my opponent a lot. There was a kind of fail up there too. Yeah, Victoria loves that. Going to net to hit a strong forehand. And that one, I thought that it was out. And a cross-court shot to end the match. I generally, as you can see, prefer to hit cross-court shots versus the volleyers than body shots. Cross-court shots falling near the net instead of cross-court shots targeting the corners. So in this third match, I was using the low serve, two strong hands Victoria versus a fly player, one of the most famous fly players. So with low serve Victoria, the problem is that she's not annoying volleyers at all on her serve. And then this is not putting the volleyers in a difficult position at all. So she will have to find other ways to disturb them. And my opponent was playing very well at the start of the match. He quickly led 5-1. But then Victoria started to wake up. Started to find the lines instead of hitting everything out. Was a very nice volley there. And I had 3 match points to save. He thought that it was a home run, but it was not. I never try to hit home runs on purpose. For that one, he was trying to guess, to anticipate a cross-court shot, surely, but I hit towards the corner. But this time, I diversify by hitting a cross-court shot. I generally try to change a bit the directions of shots, otherwise this is too easy for opponents to read my hitting pattern. Yeah, it was a bad return. I think that my opponent had a connection problem there, keeping him from swiping. I don't think that he thought that it was a home run. Alright, let's play the fourth match versus Max Pro. Very good volleyer, who doesn't have a high volley stat, but even with 83, he's giving nightmares to a lot of players in Tour 9. I haven't played Max Pro lately, but I guess that the volley stat of Max Pro has greatly increased since 3 months. As I said in the beginning of this video, I played those matches 3 or 4 months ago even. I have plenty of matches in stock actually, but I haven't had the time to make commentary and publish them on the channel. All summers I was moving, traveling, and I could not make commentary during my trips, so yeah, I have hundreds of matches that are interesting to watch in Tour 9, but they are still not published. You can see pretty easily that those were all matches by looking at my coin stash and compare it with the current one. Yeah, a fair drop return there. Luckily, that lob wasn't landing in the alley. And another cross-court shot falling near the net to end the match. I wouldn't even call that a cross-court drop shot because it was not really falling very near the net like I used to play them. Let's play now with Heiss big forehand, decent backhand. For this match, I try to hit body shots pretty often. Was trying to diversify a bit because otherwise this is too easy for Triple X Bro to guess my hitting pattern. I think that I remember why I was hitting body shots more often in that match. This was because we play each other like 4 or 5 times in one single session, and I didn't hit the body shots pretty often in the previous matches, so try to change a bit for this one. This was good. With a strong serve, you put an exclamation mark on the volleyer, and that's good. That's going to kind of stunt them for a short time. Then you have more time to adjust your forehand to try and hit the winner behind your serve. Once again, my opponent having a match point. You can see in a lot of matches versus volleyers that I have to save a lot of match points. I'm quite used to that. There's no problem at all for me. I like those situations actually where I have to save match points. Of course, it's not working every time, but yeah. So on the previous shot, that looked like a home run, but I didn't try to home run him on purpose. And then, well, very simply, the swipe is not accurate and just goes too low. But with Viktoria, it's generally not really useful to hit home runs. You can simply rely on her big forehand stat to do the work, especially versus volleyers. Home running is only, I think, that's just my opinion, a bad option. Especially when you have a reputation of hitting home runs very often, then, well, your opponents will try and expect and anticipate your home runs very often, much more. They will be much more focused to try and detect your home runs, and it's not very good for the long term. That lob worked. So West Q is I always have a hard time versus West Q. He plays very well. It was one of my rare wins versus him. Yep. With 2 strong hands, it's generally easier to control the drop shots. And I tend to hit them more often when I use low serve Viktoria. Even more often than when I play with high serve big forehand Viktoria. But as you can see, West Q was hitting some very nice drop volleys. I like this one. Yeah, the serve is not disturbing my opponent at all. The lob did the job. And that drop return disturbed my opponent quite a lot. Yeah, no, not all lobs will work, especially the ones that don't land perfectly near the baseline. And some drop returns followed by a big forehand winner to end the match. I love drop returns because they generally annoy volleyers a lot. Well, I'm going to show you now the lineups that I was using in those matches. First, strong serve, big forehand, and then low serve, 2 strong hands, Viktoria. Well, I hope you enjoy watching my Viktoria play versus Leo volleyers in the Tour 9 of Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wildlife Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel on Gameplay TC5 and to turn on the bell to stay tuned for new videos of Tennis Clash. Thank you a lot for your support, and see you soon on Gameplay TC5. Bye-bye.